Welcome, everybody. This is the WWE Payback 2020 Roundtable. I am Romeo, and I am joined by, I should start off with my co-host, my Wednesday night warrior, Chris G.
With Mary Jane.
Yes. And then look at this guy. Once again, this guy is popping up all over the place. He's like one of those whack-a-moles. He is Ness.
What's going on, guys? Here
What
for
is
another. I'm the presidential six man. I said we got like 8 starters. I come off the bench. Put me in the game, coach.
I don't know. You on too many videos, bro. We might have to work you into the starting rotation.
Hey, man, I need the time. I've been away for too long.
And also joining us is the pride of Tru Heel Heat, the Tru Heel Heat resident alcoholic, top guy, JJ.
Yeah.
Wow. It's actually kind of cool being on here with you guys. You know, different location, different settings. So, just FYI, yeah, the alcohol is definitely on deck. There is literally not a single chaser in these drinks that I'm making tonight, like at all. So there's no juice involved.
Oh my God.
There's no juice whatsoever involved. So Ness, bring it.
We're going off the rails.
This warrior guy, Chris G, man, I thank you personally, man, holding it down on Tru Heel Heat the last few weeks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed you on there, bro. We missed you on there.
I would like to say the same, that I missed y'all, but that would be a lie. I love y'all. Let's go. Let's get this on the road.
Before we go, this is a friendly reminder. Please thumbs up this video. Share this review with all your wrestling buddies. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about WWE Payback. And if you're new here, subscribe. You don't want to miss all the good content we got on the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel. Let's start with the pre-show, which I saw. I don't know if you guys saw.
I didn't. I missed it. It wasn't intentional though.
There was a pre-show.
Yes, there was a pre-show. It was the Iconics versus Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott. Liv Morgan cannot trust her partner, Ruby Riott, but she runs back in for the hot tag. Morgan does her finisher on Billie Kay. It looked awful. It didn't connect at all. But then Ruby also does her finisher. That looked much better. Riott Squad wins. They look very happy to trust each other again. They apologize to each other, to the host on the pre-show. Very emotional. They say, we're a living riot. I riot to live. I live to riot. They had so many puns. It was very beautiful, very emotional. Did anybody see this?
I unfortunately saw this, and I immediately started to go into my fridge and started to prepare what I'm drinking tonight.
Oh, very understandable.
I was like, come on. This, you know what? Not for nothing though. This was on the pre-show at 6 o'clock, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see if it works. It clearly didn't, so it won't make it to Raw.
Nah, but back up what the top guy just said. We'll probably fuck around and get a rematch tomorrow on Raw for doesn't mean shit. But
you see, this is what I mean with you saying educated shit, because they're gonna hear this and then they're gonna do the non-educated thing and give them a match at like 9:48.
We start off the actual Payback show with Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. This match wasn't bad. Lashley with the full Nelson. Apollo taps out. MVP then gets the cameraman to take pictures. Very cheesy pictures appear on the screen. Very on time. And you know what? Wakanda forever! Wakanda forever! Apollo, the sore loser, attacks Lashley afterwards. The Hurt Business run him off. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, I didn't get the post-match attempt of a beatdown because, he's supposed to be the good guy. They're not supposed to do shit like that. Match was solid, though. It was one bald, uncharismatic guy versus another bald, black, uncharismatic wrestler. I know one we could have added to made it a triple threat, but that's neither here nor there. Match was solid though. It was solid. It wasn't nothing special. I don't know what you guys are laughing about. I'm just, just throwing things out there, Yeah. But anywho, match was solid. It wasn't nothing special. It was decent for an opener. Black excellence and all that good stuff. But it is what it is. I gave it 2.75 out of 5.
Yeah. This is a solid little opener. Nothing too crazy. I'm glad to see. I think Apollo was having a decent run before he caught the Rona. After he caught the Rona, kind of lost his momentum. So I'm happy to see Lashley with the title now. He's getting that little upper mid-card push. Hurt Business looks like $1 million. So, I don't get the post-match beatdown. Guy's upset because he got tapped out. What sense does that make? Not really sure, but it happened. And what else can you ask for? Bobby Lashley finally getting some shine. I like it.
I mean, it's basically what's been called for the last few months. The title was literally created for Bobby Lashley, so he finally got what was created for him. We all knew Apollo was going to be the placeholder for it, and the match was pretty good. But, listen, man, sore losers, man. How you gonna tap out and then be mad you tapped out? Like, come on. Like, it was a solid match. It was actually a pretty good match. Apollo has been putting on a lot of decent matches lately. And this one with Lashley wasn't that bad. But, you tap out, homie. You ain't get cheated. You tap, brother. Like, what's up? Come on and be a loser again. He might join the Hurt Business now.
That's exactly what I'm leading to right here. Here's my thing. The Hurt Business has always been, teasing Apollo, join us. And Apollo was just like, what do I got to join for you guys? I'm the champ. I'm not losing. Here he loses. Here he gets upset. He attacks them. Is this leading to maybe Apollo having a change of heart? Maybe Apollo joins the Hurt Business down the line?
I think Apollo gets a rematch, loses again, and then this is a sway for him to start to turn that cheek. Because we've been seeing signs of him being a little edgy, being a little darker lately over the past month or two. So it feels like it's somewhere heading in that direction.
And MVP's also been trying to recruit Cedric Alexander on the side, too.
They trying to create a faction over there. Like they trying to create a faction over there. I like where they headed. Now I like that. Actually seems like they're actually doing something with these guys. So at least we're getting a solid story week in and week out with them, and they're steadily on TV. I'll give that match at least. I'll give it a 3.
I also give it a 3.
I'll give it a 3.
Chris, you want to give it your whatever you want?
I'm not doing stars. I'm going to rate it solid. It was a solid match.
Yo, what is up with you? Like, what's solid?
And then last week he did give stars.
Like, hold on. Yeah, so I was about to say, because you're not consistent with that. Like, you decide to go stars one week, no stars the next week.
The only thing that's consistent is that I'm smoking Mary Jane on every episode.
Like, can you at least, give it, so then can you at least give it the size of the blunt? Like, at least do that? Like,
yeah,
you should be able to have 5 levels of your blunt. That you should at least do that.
Yeah, and the 3rd level was solid.
Chris, you know what else was consistent? The Yankees winning 3 straight against the Mets this weekend.
Yes. Congratulations. You beat one of the worst teams in the league.
Yes.
Backstage segment with Keith Lee. JBL interrupts. He says he's got stock advice. He just wants $1 million. That's all.
Ness, help me out with this one. What the fuck was that?
Honestly, I didn't even see that shit.
So JBL enters the back and he offers Keith Lee an investment of $1 million. And Keith Lee literally lies on camera and says, I don't have them type of resources. So now we are Target employees. Now we're making about $40,000 a year working for the WWE. So we
Keith
don't
Lee's
have
got
that.
a girl, man. You don't got those resources.
The NXT money wasn't really paying well.
He got main roster money and pay-per-view money.
He just got promoted. That's not coming until Q4.
Big E versus Sheamus. Solid match. These guys were wrestling. They got mat holes. They got submissions. I want to mention that they piped in New Day Rocks chants. They had the ooh sound effect after a 2 count. The piped in noises were well timed and legit. I want to say that. Big E wins with the big ending, excuse me. I gave this 3.25 stars. And then after the match, Big E is preaching to Corey Graves about how nice he is. This ain't a game. Big E is serious about his singles run.
I actually thought that this was on the verge of being one of the matches of the night. This was a sleeper match for me. This match was damn good. Like I really was feeling the work rate. I was feeling their chemistry in the ring. Like the spots were good for these two guys. It was a damn good match. I was pleasantly surprised by this match. And Big E coming out with a big win, getting his singles run going, something that I hope and I prayed, and even on the last couple of episodes of Tru Heel Heat, that they just don't force him. They don't force him down our throats and make him the Intercontinental Champion by Clash of Champions. And then all of a sudden, he's in a title picture by Survivor Series. I just hope that doesn't happen. But it was a damn good match. I would give that match 3.5 stars.
Yeah, that was my rating for it too, 3.5. As some of you may know, I haven't been watching main roster wrestling at all. Like, this is my first time seeing Big E wrestle in since October.
Which is good. We like to get that reaction from someone that doesn't watch on the normal. You know?
Yeah,
it's good to have that.
No, I watch wrestling. I just haven't been watching WWE, like main roster shit.
But we on the same boat with that, my friend.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the product, so I just stopped watching it. But this match tonight, it was a very good match. My personal opinion, I wanted Big E to have the run that Kofi had, I wanted Big E to rather have the belt, but hopefully they build up to him getting it. I don't know if they might go this route with the Roman coming back getting the belt. He might not get it, but I love to see those type of matches. Him and Sheamus had a great match tonight. I enjoyed the work rate. Big E, just I feel him. I already fucked with Big E. I'm a Big E fan. So, people telling him that he has to change who he is. No, he doesn't. He can do what he does.
Yeah.
He goes in the ring.
Have you seen the Miz segments with Talking Smack? Have you seen those?
I've seen the one with Miz. Fuck Miz. Fuck me.
I don't know what the fuck. But sidebar though.
Yeah, that's
sidebar. Big E is changing as these are happening. So
it's getting more serious.
It's happening as he's talking.
More believable.
So he is being preached to do, it's already happening.
And he's preaching.
His promos are already way more serious. He's already invested into how good he knows he can be. He's taking now matters seriously without even saying he's taking it seriously. He's just doing it.
I thought this match was a little unexpected because these are two big dudes, hard hitting dudes that I thought they were just gonna have a different style match. And the match was good. It went long, but it told the story, so I understand why it went that long. I was expecting something totally different. So I guess that's my rating, unexpected. I'm glad.
Wait. Are you saying unexpected good or unexpected bad?
No, unexpected in a good way because they put on a decent match. I thought the style of match that they were gonna have was gonna be totally different. That they were just gonna brawl, and Big E would get the upper hand eventually. Easy in and out, do what they got to do. But the fact that they told the story, can Big E do it on his own? He's not used to being a singles wrestler anymore. Considering the fact that his first title in WWE was a fucking singles title. But, it was unexpected. It was good, though. It was a good match. I liked it. I hope Big E gets the slow build. Don't make him chant. Don't make him nothing. When it comes to the New Day, I feel Big E might have to go heel if he's going to really make it work as a singles competitor.
There we go. That's the big controversy.
I think he has to do it. There's no way you can have that big push for a member in the same group that just had a big push for a member, last year, 2 years ago, whether whatever.
See, now this is a big discussion. Do you want to have the discussion right now? Do you guys have time for this?
Before we do, I just need to ask. So when you say unexpected, Chris, so you unexpected, did the blunt that you're having right now, you didn't expect it to be this good? What, you can't roll?
Nah, I always smoke good, so I expected it.
So, but we asked you to base your matches on the blunt that you have, and you gave it unexpected.
Comparing wrestling matches and blunts is like comparing fucking car crashes to airplane rides. I don't know, bro. Like
These
there's
ratings are fucking
That's a
car
pretty bad
crashes.
comparison.
These ratings are car crashes. That's what they are.
That is a fair comparison. I thought about it. I was like, fuck, that makes sense. No.
Some new girl who I've never seen before. Very beautiful, though. I forgot her name. I didn't see her name. Did you see her name? I doubt any of you did.
No, at all.
It's like
who,
hey, I know that.
Yo, I literally had a question when we was watching the pay-per-view. Like, who the fuck was that?
They got that new Renee Young money they're spending. All right, they're hiring someone new, and she's interviewing Matt Riddle, and she tells Matt Riddle that King Corbin, said that Matt Riddle's a failure in the ring and a failure at home. And Riddle looked pretty salty and walks off. Oof. They are bringing real life storylines into WWE again. That's what we do. That's what we do in WWE.
Why not?
Execution on that shit was terrible though. Like I was looking at this like that was just completely uninteresting. I was
On
like,
whose part?
First of all, the whole segment to me, because it looked like Matt Riddle had like 5 blunts before this interview already.
Yeah, but
like,
that's fine.
I know I'm not worried about that, but I'm having a struggle with the chemistry of Matt Riddle and bum ass Corbin. Like I'm not feeling this chemistry right now. Like I just don't feel like this is something that needs to work long term. Matt Riddle needs to be done with him and move on. Like this. It's not doing Matt Riddle any favors to me. I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck what you put in front of Corbin. Corbin is still trash.
I want to say I love the pyro to Matt Riddle's entrance as he flips off the flip flops.
Yeah, she was.
Love it. Good touch. But he gets immediately clotheslined by King Corbin. Yeah. Matt Riddle wins with what is called the floating bro. I can think of better names than that off the top rope. Michael Cole says, "What an upset!" What? This is a real upset?
This is not a fucking upset.
I don't think Matt Riddle
that's why I don't get this chemistry. Baron Corbin is trash. Matt Riddle.
But I thought this match was decent.
It was decent because Matt Riddle was good, and it's a match with Corbin. Like, what do you expect out of it? You know?
Right.
What'd you guys think?
I mean, it's just. It started off right with interrupting the entrance and all that, but this guy got way too much fucking offense, man. I don't want to see
Corbin.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you want to get the heat on him, but holy shit, like Matt Riddle could do
Vince
so much.
Loves Corbin.
I know.
Loves.
This is just Matt Riddle is not a guy that you want to see come from underneath. He's not that type of babyface. He's the babyface that can go out there and beat your ass in his bare feet with his chancletas on, with his fitted on. Whatever he has on, he will choke you the fuck out. And that's how he should be presented. Not fighting from underneath to Baron fucking Corbin. Not calling him King Corbin anymore. All right? We're past
wow. I don't give a fuck what you put in front of his name. He's still being Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's a fucking bum. I'll be quick. This match, I'll give it 2 stars. And the only reason why I got the 2 stars because Matt Riddle was in it.
I'm going to second that. That's it. Like, I mean, the match was decent. Again, it's a match with Baron Corbin. What do you expect? Matt Riddle did decent. I just think I definitely agree with Chris. Matt Riddle should just like took him out. Like, you bringing your family into it. Like, you talking like now you're talking crazy. So I gotta fuck you up. But you know, he got the job done.
I think you guys are being way too harsh.
So understand where I'm coming from when I gave it 2 stars. Any match with Baron Corbin involved in it, I already negated a star, so it starts at -1. So the fact that Matt Riddle gave it 3 stars, it gave it 2. That's the Steiner math for you for this show.
Steiner math, baby! Woo! I'm gonna have to get a Steiner picture to put right here.
They gotta carry the one.
Carry the 1, divide the 2, subtract the 3. I think you guys are being way too harsh on Baron Corbin. Oh, excuse me, King Corbin. He is a king.
There you go. You
Acknowledge
with
your
the program.
king.
You with the program.
Acknowledge your king. King Corbin, he goes out there, he works hard. He's a fucking dynamite heel. Excuse the pun. I gave this 3.25 stars. Way too harsh on Corbin. But yes, Matt Riddle is great in the ring. I want to see more Matt Riddle.
You know what? I'm trying not to laugh, but actually we were kind of close in the ratings because I gave it 3, but Corbin's negative
You
1.
take away, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, negative. Yeah, so we're kind of close. So we're off by 0.25, but the appearance of Baron Corbin already starts it off on the wrong foot.
Exactly. It's your hate of Corbin. Matt Riddle is backstage. He says, "Man, it feels so good to finally be done with Baron." He gets jumped by Baron Corbin before he can finish his sentence. Looks like this feud, bad news, JJ. This feud is going to continue. Next up, the Women's Tag Team Championships. Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Man, this ending was hilarious. Shayna Baszler with Sasha Banks
I'm going to
behind
refresh
her.
my drink on this match.
Oh,
Yeah.
Please do. Please do. Shayna Baszler has Sasha Banks behind her and Bayley in front of her. She uses Sasha Banks' arm to choke out Bayley. And that's enough for the submission. New tag team champions. This means no belt Banks. I just want to say, Nia Jax, I don't mind her being a tag team wrestler. Shayna Baszler should be in a singles run, but I kind of like this tag team. A little bit. Is that too much to admit? A little bit. I gave this 2.5 stars.
So, as you may know, I haven't been watching this shit. So, one of the reasons I haven't been watching it, I really don't like and appreciate the treatment of one Sasha Banks. It's just terrible. I don't like how they treat her. So she can definitely go in the ring, but she can't hold on to championships. It's just fucked up.
Sorry. I meant to mute myself. Sorry.
Well, anywho, the match was decent. I knew they were losing because I told one drunk guy JJ that last week Sasha was going to lose, and this week when they defended the women's tag title, they were going to lose again.
So where is drunk guy?
And you know what?
This?
Let's just be honest.
He's fucking
Let's be
drunk.
honest. That's the only reason he's not here with us tonight.
No, that's not the
Because
only
he's a
reason.
sissy.
That's not the only reason. That's not the only reason.
No, it's not the only reason. We'll get into that later.
We'll get into that later.
He knew this was coming, and he bitched out.
I was really hoping to guest appear on here with him being on here, because this was a great pay-per-view to get his reactions on, all around.
Just like last week.
2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row of the same shit.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's crazy.
I thought this match was actually pretty fun. I thought the match was actually pretty fun, and I'm growing to like the idea of Nia and Shayna being a tag team right now, because Asuka needs to have a solid run. Asuka needs to have a real run, and I think that this opens up the door for other women to get singles opportunities. It also has a title on Shayna and Nia, and it keeps Nia on TV and not put anybody in danger for the foreseeable future. So
it's like a 50% less chance to get someone.
Yeah, exactly. So taking percentages off of her hurting somebody is great for business. And that ending was fucking classic. That ending was classic, and that actually, to me, it bumped it up a half a star for me, because I gave it 2.5 to start, but I'm going 3 stars on this match because I was like, yo, that is a creative ass way. Like, they just know. Like, if you see,
That's
Ness,
fucking
I'm gonna tell you,
bro.
Ness. Like, this was
That's
the
fucking
wrong
embarrassing.
year. This is the
That's
wrong
embarrassing.
year to not be watching Sasha Banks, because Sasha Banks, all in all, has had a very good year. She's just had a terrible week, but her year has been solid. This has been on par with the best women's writing ever when it comes to her and Bayley together. And you missed a lot of it because they have been holding the WWE down, men and women, for a while. And Sasha having a bad week doesn't change that, but it sure makes things pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, it happens when I start watching this shit again. Like, what the fuck?
So that means you are the bad luck that Sasha Banks does not need, and you probably should stop watching her. But this match was fun. I'll say the match was fun. The end, it was great. I'm giving it 3 stars. It was just a fun match, and Naya's reaction was fucking awesome. I ain't gonna lie, Naya's reaction, it was funny, yo. Yo, she looked like she literally won the main event at WrestleMania.
Ness, did you give a star rating or no?
I give it 3 stars.
Chris, what you think?
I liked it. It was a fun match, and I like the creativity, like the whole storyline of like the unlikely rivals joining forces. You know, we've never seen that for women in a tag team
like the
championship
female team,
picture.
hell no.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's good to see the females get like a storyline like that. So, and you know, when you really think about it, the best 2 options are Shayna and Nia, because they're very dominant, both of them, and combined they're unstoppable. And they really don't have nothing else to do, because I do want to see Asuka have that good run too as well. So,
Chris, what did you give that a little rating of yours?
you know, let's go stars. I'll give it 2.75.
Yo, what the hell?
I do what I want.
Yo.
When I want.
What the fuck? Like, yo, so we go through half the pay-per-view on blunt rating, and then we switch over to stars.
I just hope they keep stretching this out
Yes.
to WrestleMania.
Yes.
Even though you could be tempted to do this a Hell in a Cell match, Sasha Banks Bayley, like Hell in a Cell's coming up soon. You could be tempted to do that. Keep stretching it out any way you can.
So, time out. So the fact that Sasha Banks has no belts, what brand is she on right now? She's gonna be on Raw or SmackDown?
She's on SmackDown.
Yeah, they're both on
everybody's
SmackDown. So
everywhere.
They can put them wherever they want.
oh yeah, so they got they got that wild card rule, that 5 times a year shit, that they can go on any show that has never been talked about, that has never been seen, that has never been acknowledged. Yeah, you know, and that's that WWE shit that, you know, they hit us with that. They you know, they come on here, they hit you with that. We forgot about these storylines. Some shit don't exist.
Keith Lee versus Randy Orton, and what is Keith Lee wearing on his way to the ring?
He was dressed like Broly.
Keith takes off his entrance attire. He has his ring attire. They're still covering up his fat torso because Vince McMahon can't stand to see Keith Lee. Unless he's got a shirt on. I'm saying what Vince McMahon wants to see.
Oh, time out. So we got to cover up Keith Lee, but we don't need to cover up Otis.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, say it louder. Say it louder so Vince McMahon can hear.
So we don't need to cover up Otis.
No love for
Keith Lee needs a fitted spandex shirt on.
Makes no sense.
Okay.
Where's the black excellence? They fucked up his music. You can't have his original theme. His new theme is fucking trash.
Oh, let's talk about the music.
Music sucks.
Generic wrestler number 17.
That shit was like, I'm about to enter the second boss level fight of Mega Man or some shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? And then he comes out to he comes out in his ring attire.
Fantasy boss battle.
The shit
Come on, you
looked
guys
like
are disrespecting good games.
so the shit looked like
Good
a
games would not do that.
combination. The shit looked like a combination of him being a Viking Raider and him testing out the Matrix glitch outfits. Like what was that?
Keith Lee wins with the Spirit Bomb. Not even his finisher, the Big Bang Catastrophe. His setup to the finisher.
Oh, the one that was promoted on social media.
Hold on, technically, the Spirit Bomb, he was using that as his finisher prior to the Big Bang Catastrophe.
No, but if you watch NXT, Ness.
I understand.
You ever watch NXT? Ness
Oh,
NXT?
the show that you reviewed.
Ness NXT? The Big Bang Catastrophe is his new finisher.
I understand.
And the Spirit Bomb is the setup to his finisher. So me watching as a
signature
Wednesday Night Warrior.
Yeah, all right. You got it. Yeah, I ain't been seeing
To me, he's losing to his signature move, not his finishing move, which is mind-blowing. Randy Orton, Randall, Keith Orton, where are you, Jaquan? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So
I've come to talk to you again. And wait. Let me tell you how long it took. Let me tell you. I am looking up on 411mania.com. It was 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh my God.
I got a bit of deja vu because last week Sasha lost her match, and then Randy Orton lost right after her too.
If you are a fan of both Sasha Banks and Randy Orton, you've had a shitty 2 weeks. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it sucks.
So this explains where Jaquan is at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, he's like 3 bottles of tequila in, just crying in the corner.
I believe I've been with him.
I will give this 2.25 stars. It wasn't long enough. These guys are capable of much more. This was just a statement match for Keith Lee that he is the real deal. And I cannot believe they used Randy Orton to say this.
Yeah, I like the match.
But you know what? Okay, let me say something real quick. Randy Orton can afford to do this because Randy Orton is Randy Orton, and Randy Orton can be Randy Orton again tomorrow night on Raw very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, pretty much they wanted to make Keith Lee feel important, so I'm happy that they're making him feel important. Other than the fact that they changed his whole fucking presentation, but at least he's winning matches over a fucking certified top guy right now. You know what I mean? So the match, it is what it is. It was a decent match for what it was. I wish I would have seen more, but it's whatever.
I gave it 2.5. It was quick.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Did she say that?
I'm trying to catch one of you guys saying that shit, and I can't do it. But I mean, for what it was a decent match. I'm glad that Keith Lee won. I'm surprised that Keith Lee won, to be honest. But I agree that Randy Orton can be Randy Orton tomorrow night on Raw. Like, it's Randy Orton.
He could just beat up another 50-year-old Hall of Famer.
No, he could probably just beat up Keith Lee. But honestly, I'm surprised that he won. It's hysterical to me that he won because I didn't see that shit coming at all. So, being a Randy Orton and a Sasha fan, it sucks for you tonight. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
I mean, I predicted this shit. I didn't predict the.
I thought
Randy
Drew
Orton
McIntyre was going to recover from his skull fracture and interfere in this match.
Not yet, Susan.
Nah, but
because Rey Mysterio can recover from an eyeball coming out of his eye. I figure Drew McIntyre's skull fracture, not that big a deal.
I mean, AJ Styles got fucking buried 6 feet and came back 2 weeks later to win an Intercontinental Championship. That's logic, pal.
The most pointless fucking match of Payback. This was the dumbest, most nonsensical match of the entire fucking pay-per-view. Like, this had nothing for anybody to gain in this match. This match, one, it was too short. Secondly, it sucked. Thirdly, it showed no potential for either guy. Fourthly, Keith Lee didn't need this. Fifthly, Randy Orton didn't need this. And sixthly, they could have gave every other match more time and left this shit off the card. This bullshit gets 1 star.
Ooh.
Why was this match even on the pay-per-view?
JJ. Me and you are about to debate. We're about to debate.
Go ahead,
Here we go.
please. Let me hear this.
I have no problem whatsoever with your star rating. You want to give it 1 star? You said 1 star?
Yeah, 1 star.
That's fine.
1 star. It's not moving.
That's fine.
And I gave it a star because they both were in the match and they are both really good.
But what do you mean? What do you mean this does nothing for either of them?
This match
This was a 6-minute.
This was a 6-minute match that neither man needed. Keith Lee debuted on Monday Night Raw. He debuted on Monday Night Raw 6 days ago. Got a match 2 hours later against somebody that is coming off of a title feud that clearly this loss will do nothing for Randy Orton. This win will do nothing for Keith Lee because everybody knows who the fuck Keith Lee is except seeing this bullshit ring attire and this bullshit entrance music. So this only made matters worse just by seeing them.
This is huge for Keith Lee. He
beat Randy Orton. Oh my God. I just bust a nut. Oh my God. Big fucking deal. He beat Randy Orton
and
on
not
a
only did he beat Randy Orton, he beat him in 6 minutes.
Oh wow, whoop-de-fucking-do. Randy,
Who does that?
Nobody
does that.
To be the hypocrite in the same sentence to say that Randall Keith Orton could be Randy Orton the following night on Raw, what does this do? We already know how good Keith Lee is. The feud with Randy Orton is officially about to be over.
Yeah,
What was this? What was this shit? Randy Orton, this is over.
Let's say
you're gonna have a rematch.
Let's say you're a casual viewer that doesn't watch NXT. You just saw Keith Lee come out of nowhere and beat the guy that is challenging Drew McIntyre. Just punted Drew McIntyre into the hospital. Even though Pat McAfee is a better punter
there's a rating below 1. You know there's a rating below 1 star called not rated. I at least gave it that acknowledgement of a star. Yeah. I gave it the acknowledgement of a star.
He should be interrupting Drew McIntyre. He just beat the number 1 contender, Randy Orton's been fucking around with Drew McIntyre. And he just beat this guy.
You know that's not happening.
Well, I'm just saying, logically, that would make sense. That's all.
And all right, so now we're talking about the WWE. So now we're talking. I mean,
by the way, please pray
you
for Drew McIntyre.
were getting somewhere with me until you used the word logic. I mean, WWE and logic just don't have anything in common except for Sasha and Bayley.
Tag team action: Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy versus Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic Mysterio. As my good friend Kelvin said, it's the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit, and the disciple. Beautiful. I loved it. To me, this should have been the first encounter, but we saw this on Monday Night Raw, which pisses me off. Why couldn't you wait till Payback to do this? All right.
WWE.
Dominic with his ring gear, the hood is gone. Obviously, someone told him that shit keeps getting in your way. Take the fucking hood off.
Y'all making me drink a lot on this show.
That's weird. Miscommunication by Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins. Dominic slides his father to the outside for a sort of Canadian destroyer on Seth Rollins. Half Canadian destroyer. I guess you would call it Minnesota destroyer maybe. I don't know.
Okay. You on to something there.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Dominic with a 619 to Murphy and the frog splash for his real father, Eddie Guerrero.
shit.
This is my new favorite tag team in WWE. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. I think this is the way to keep Dominic Mysterio. If you're not going to put him in NXT, just let him keep tagging with his father. That's the best way to groom him, to make him better. I gave this match, this was a good match. I gave this 3.5 stars.
I thought it was a good match, solid match. He keeps improving and continuing to impress. I'd really like. He has good footwork. You know what I mean? Which I think is like important. Probably most important. You know, when you're trying to perform out there, everything else could come along.
Oh yeah.
So as long as he has the footwork, being young, being as green as he is, but still having that foundation, I think he'll be good in the future. You know, now I'm not expecting anything crazy from him now. So right now, I just want to see how much he's going to improve in what amount of time that he's going to be around. And Rey Mysterio with the half Canadian destroyer, half sunset bomb. So you got to meet somewhere in the middle. It's like a Niagara Fall.
I enjoyed the match. As always, Rey Mysterio, he's the GOAT to me, or one of my GOATs. To see him wrestling with his son, like, that's crazy to me. Seth Rollins, another one of my favorites. That, like, when I am watching it, that's who I check out for. The match was solid. Oh, also Buddy Murphy, who I became I'm a fan of as well. I think this match was better than the match at SummerSlam a little bit. Dominic still has some things to work on. Like you said, I like his footwork, but it was like they semi kind of botched the DDT spot. You know, he has time to get smooth.
Wait, the DDT on Murphy?
I forgot. Like
DDT on Murphy was pretty excellent.
Yeah, that's what I don't know what spot you're referring to. Never mind.
Yeah. But I don't know. But
continue.
Remember, Ness is smoking.
Oh, is he? I didn't even see it.
I am, but like
you better not. God damn it, Ness. Fuck. Don't ruin this.
Been watching me this whole time. I gave the match 3.25 stars.
This was actually my favorite match of the night.
Well, spoiler alert.
This was my favorite match. This was my favorite match of the night. This.
JJ. Say it without saying it's your match of the night.
I said my favorite match. Doesn't
you're
mean
you're saying it's your match of the night.
My favorite.
Yeah, don't say it like that.
Okay.
Save it for later. We're gonna do match of the night later.
Okay, this match was fun to me, motherfucker. So I just said what I said. This match was fun. So, the match was fun. I thought it was. You're starting to see Dominic elevating himself with in-ring chemistry. Like the chemistry. I wouldn't be mad if both of these teams entered the tag team division and elevated WWE's tag division. Like this was a thing of beauty tag team wrestling wise. Like the double, like the spots that Ray took with Buddy and Seth when Seth did the baseball slide to Ray and threw him into Murphy's knees. The spot of the night to me was when the accident kick when Buddy Crescent kicked the shit out of Seth. I was like, oh, that shit popped me. Like, this shit stopped my whole conversation. That match was I thought it was really, really well done, really well executed by Dominic. He still got some things to work on. I was saying it to the people I was watching it with. Like, he looks really good. He just has to loosen up his body because some moves he looks a little stiff. But he's 19. He's 19.
No. He's 23.
23. Sorry, he looks 19.
I said he was 21 last.
He looks whatever
but
his
still.
Whatever his age.
But still, he doesn't have a lot of experience doing
whatever
this.
his age. This is
and when you see him doing this shit, you gotta respect it.
This is his second ever WWE match.
Third.
And for his second match ever, and for him to have this much in-ring chemistry with these guys already, is speaking volumes about his future. I wish both of these teams just entered their tag division because WWE needs to lift in the men's tag division desperately. And as far as star rating, I would give this match 3.75 stars.
It's The Fiend versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. And it is no holds barred. The Fiend with the regular blue Universal title, not the Fiend title. Not the
Bad
custom Fiend title. And he comes out first. By the way, great Thunderdome entrance. Great Thunderdome entrance. Braun Strowman interrupts the entrance. The Fiend with a Urigani through the announce table. Alexa Bliss is watching backstage with her wonderful pigtails. The Fiend with a mallet, of course, to Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman throws The Fiend through a table off the stage. And then The Fiend with a superplex off the top rope implodes the ring. Charles Robinson with an amazing bump. Oh, beautiful.
That shit was sorry, dog. That shit was sorry.
Oh, come on, that was beautiful. What are you sorry?
Yo,
Yo,
come on, man.
He goes back on the rope and then
Yo, come on.
just falls
Come
off.
on, man.
Yo,
Lil Nate's has been doing this. Lil Nate's has been doing this forever, man. Like, he's been doing this forever, man. Show him some love, man.
And then all of a sudden, Roman Reigns decides, you know what? Hey, shit, I got a fucking match to fucking get into. The Big Dog with a Paul Heyman. Yeah, you gotta rub that fist right. You gotta rub it good. Come on, Chris. Come on, Ness.
No.
Rub it, Ness. Rub it, Ness. Oh, Jesus Christ. He officially signs the contract. He's ready for the match. Chair to Braun Strowman. Kick out by Braun. The Fiend with the mandible claw on Roman. And Rowan with a low blow on the Fiend. What a dastardly heel. Spear to Strowman. And new champ. Roman Reigns is the new champ. Roman chucks his new teeth. He's worried about his teeth after the mandible claw. His teeth are still good. And then Paul Heyman raises his hand. Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns. What an alliance. What an alliance. One might say it's a dangerous alliance. Well, who knows? Who knows? I gave this match was a Chris, this match was a car crash.
And I fucking loved it. Every second.
This match was fucking awesome, dude.
It was pure chaos. And I liked it. And Roman not coming out. Of course, he's gonna come out later like a piece of shit. I didn't see the
what
low
a heel.
Blow. Yeah, I didn't see the low blow coming. As soon as I seen the low blow, I was like, oh, all right, this man is full-fledged, ready to go crazy, you know what I mean? And then checking the teeth, all that, he knows the teeth are going to get him. He is perfect. The man is genius. I love it. Finally, the fucking Big Dog is on top. Finally, a way to end a pay-per-view. I loved it. Fuck it. I love it.
I loved it.
That means he finished the blunt. Wow. Wow. So, originally on Tru Heel Heat, literally a couple of days ago, I had picked The Fiend to beat Braun Strowman. So I already knew Braun Strowman, in no matter way, shape, or form, was going to be the fall guy. He was going to be the fall guy, no matter what happened.
Nailed it.
But once SmackDown ended and those last 30 seconds came and I saw that pair and I was like, fuck, my pick is in danger. Then my pick was confirmed to be fucked up once Bray came out with the blue title. It's like, yep, this is just writing on the wall for a complete failure on this pick. I'm doomed. This is over. Yeah. But this match, this was the funnest match of my viewing of Braun and Bray. They just wrecked each other. They just wrecked each other. I was like, where the fuck was this 2 months ago? Where was this 3 months ago? Where was this for Extreme Rules? Oh, my bad. They were in the fucking swamp. Like, it's hard for me to justify the bullshit. This was strictly, and not seeing Roman Reigns was like, oh, this is coming. And then they reincarnated Brock and Big Show. Like, they reincarnated that, crash in the ring. My man touched on Lil Nate's taking the bump of his life. It was just a fun mess all over the place. And then if anybody is not convinced that Roman Reigns is finally a heel, stop paying attention. Roman Reigns is a full-blown fucking heel. He is a full-blown heel. He came out with a chair, decided to be a decent man, and try to get the easy cover, and just said fuck rules once they both kicked out.
JJ, I think Ness wants to disagree with you.
Ness wants to disagree with me, but he can't. Because these are facts. These are facts.
Go ahead, Ness.
Roman Reigns then proceeded. So the Fiend,
like there are no rules. Like that's perfectly the parameters of the match. I don't understand how that's a heel.
The only move Roman Reigns did to break out of the mandible claw was kicking him in the balls.
All legal in the parameters of the match.
We are talking about Roman Reigns. The big dog.
It was a smart move.
Dog normally would just throw your hand away. He would just throw your hand away and punch you.
But you know what? That's something that everybody complained about. So now that they're giving them people what they want, now it's like a whole nother thing.
But accept it, and this is what we're gonna love, because the fact that Roman Reigns is somebody that does not give a fuck anymore is what we've been clamoring for forever. So,
but I can
in honor
attitude for it.
In honor of Roman Reigns becoming a heel, and I'm gonna let this digest into your system. On my first appearance of the pay-per-view Roundtable, we are going to do the Roman theme song. If anybody understands what this means, it is a celebration of Roman Reigns becoming champion. And I'm going to go in a 1 and a 2.
And a 2.
Roman, the big dog, Roman, he's so strong. This was a thing of beauty. This match gets 4 1/4 stars for me.
Oh my god!
This is when.
Oh my god! You destroyed Chris's phone.
This is when. So I don't understand how anyone didn't know that this was coming off the group chat and knew that the Roman bias was coming after seeing a confirmation of something we've been waiting for God knows how long, and it is right in your face, and you just refuse to accept it.
I can't say it's a heel. I need to see more.
His shirt says "wreck everyone and leave."
He kicked the man in his balls.
Again, I'm not trying to compare him.
He's with Paul Heyman.
Dude, the only other dirty thing you're gonna be able to see Roman Reigns do is hit a kid. Roman Reigns
that's kind of extreme.
He's done everything. He's done everything to be a heel.
You wanted to meet me?
So you need to see Roman Reigns come out like 1996, Hulk Hogan bash at the beach and say, "You fans can stick it, brother." That's what you need?
You know what, man? Yeah, pretty much.
Ness's denial is aggravating.
No, it's not.
His denial of accepting that Roman Reigns is a heel.
Because this is the attitude that everybody wants Roman to have. The reason that everybody thinks, oh, he's a heel, because he's with Paul Heyman. We all know Paul Heyman is slimy. I understand that. But you don't understand, like I'm saying, Roman
Reigns signed the contract 2 minutes before his match.
Because he can do that, because he's Roman Reigns.
During his
What are you not seeing? Yo, he Brock Lesnar the match at Money in the Bank when Brock didn't even participate in the entire match and just came in and took the briefcase.
That was smart. You played
That's
smart.
heel shit. That's like saying that you got free access to Pornhub and you saying I need more and you're gonna go sign up for premium.
Nah, I ain't doing that. That's
Bro, he needs to shoot a Make-A-Wish kid in the face. That's the only way he'll be heel, according to Ness. You gotta shoot a Make-A-Wish kid in the face. You wanted to meet me, pal? Bang! Here you go. You met your idol. Here's your wish, kid.
Yo, Ness is in such denial. He's in such denial. Is Roman Reigns like a cousin of yours that's like a convict or something? Like,
I gotta see more, man.
I'm looking at my notes.
This might be the first roundtable where I see Romeo actually stressed out. And it has nothing to do with Charlotte. Ness, I'm lost right now. Like, how are you not seeing all the signs? It's like literally you're walking into Freddy Krueger's room and not believing Freddy Krueger exists.
Yeah, because I think this is the same attitude that he had before, but everything that's sparking like the quote unquote controversy, I'll say, is the fact that he's with Paul Heyman. And everybody knows that Paul Heyman is fucking slimy as shit. This is the same attitude that Roman had before he left, wrecking shit and just clearing everybody out. Like, this isn't anything new to Roman Reigns.
This is Roman Reigns we're talking about, the defeater of cancer, the person that we were supposed to cheer for.
My match of the night, I want to say it was Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy.
I'm going to go with that fucking car crash of a main event for the Universal Championship. Pure chaos. I loved every single second of it.
Favorite match of the night was the match that we talked about earlier. Match of the night. Huh?
What?
Oh, the tag match between Dominic and Rey and Seth. But the match of the night, it's the title match. I gave it 4.25 stars. The match of the night was the main event.
Wait, what? What?
The match of the night was the main event. Yo, this was WWE making chicken salad out of chicken shit, bro. Like this whole rivalry with Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman was absolute garbage. And they insert Roman Reigns for 7 days. And we get some of the best Roman Reigns booking of his life in a 1 week span.
My match of the night was the fucking goddamn Dominic Mysterio.
Thank you.
And Rey Mysterio with Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy. Come on, guys.
Like, everybody didn't know. As soon as Roman came, I'm surprised that Roman didn't come back inserted into the SummerSlam match and won the title then. Like, that whole, you didn't see it coming. If he would have came back that night and won, I definitely wouldn't have seen that shit coming. But, I mean, they dragged it out for an extra week. Get everybody hyped for it, I guess. Right?
We are definitely going to send a therapist via Zoom for Ness for extensive denial.
It's Roman Reigns. Like, it's what you're not understanding.
Fucking guy
Yo,
needs
chill, bro.
It's because he's with Paul
marijuana.
Heyman. Everybody's saying, "Oh, he's a heel." This
Yo,
is the
Chris.
same attitude that
Chris,
people want from
Chris, we're gonna have to
Reigns
send
this
him.
whole time.
We're gonna have to send him some extra bud, Joe, because there's something wrong. There's something wrong with
I
the
got
equilibrium, yo.
This guy done smoked the logic out of himself.
I need to see some more.
Oh, MVP of the night is the big dog. MVP of the night is Roman Reigns. He still got Ness confused to this minute.
Ness, who's your MVP?
I gotta go with Roman too. Like, bro, he came back and he's champion. Like,
Chris?
He left
The
like
big
that.
dog.
Yeah, you guys fucked up. It's Keith fucking Lee. God damn it, he just beat Randy Orton. He beat Randy Orton as Keith Lee. Holy shit! It's Keith Lee.
Ugh.
Jabroni of the night. I've been waiting all night to hear this.
I'm gonna go just with Sasha Banks though. Now she got no belts. That's what she gets for crying on the floors of locker rooms.
I Jabroni the other night was an almost unanimous decision on the last roundtable that I was on. My Jabroni of this night, once again, drunk guy JJ, having both of his favorites lose back to back.
I can't breathe. Hold on, sorry. I can't breathe.
I mean, much love to you, bro. I understand, but it gotta be you.
I'm gonna go co-Jabronis of the night. 2. And I'm going with the duo of Sasha Banks and drunk guy JJ. Because, damn, girl, you go from 2 belts, Banks, and on top of the world, Sasha, damn, rough week, boo-boo. Rough week, boo-boo. You went from 20 pounds of gold to no pounds in 7 days. Banks went bankrupt tonight.
This is how we do it. We throw our thumbs out. And in 3, 2, 1, it'll be thumbs up or thumbs down. 3, 2, 1. Look at that unanimous thumbs up on a scale of 0 to 10. 7.0.
It's actually very generous, sir.
I gave the show a 6.
I give it a 7.
I gave this show a motherfucking 8, baby.
Wow!
I gave this show a motherfucking 8, baby. When you capitalize on heel reigns,
oh my god,
this shit gets an 8, baby. This shit gets an 8, baby.
I need to see more of this shit.
Yo, my man Kane signed the contract with 90 seconds left in his match, wrecked everyone, and left with the title.
Wow.
You ain't never gonna forget the ending to Payback.
So I'm gonna do it for goddamn WWE Payback 2020. I am Romeo Anthony Colon. You can find me at the Pride of NY on Twitter and Instagram. Chris G, where can they find the fine folks at you? All right. Well, goddamn. They can't find you anywhere?
Oh my god. Alright. You guys can find me on Instagram.
Are you okay?
Are
you fine? Alright, Ness. Where can the fine folks find you at, Ness? Alright. The top guy JJ. Where can the fine folks find you at?
On Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at Tru Heel _Top Guy JJ. At Facebook, you can simply find me as Justin Johnson. And question, why the fuck haven't y'all invited me to more roundtables?